Hello everyone, welcome back to this channel. This is the third video. We looked at how can you use the VLOOKUP function, how can you use the concatenate function to combine values that are in different cells into one cell. Today we're going to look at how can you split values or text that are in one column or one cell to different columns. So we have come across situations where we get the data or input in this format, wherein instead of typing data or details in different columns, people sometimes type it in the same column, and that creates an issue when that creates an issue for you while creating a structured table, or to use pivot tables, or to use various other functions. Because these values are combined, it makes it difficult to clean the data. So examples can be, name and gender should have been into different columns, but here, we have the data that is name and gender in one cell. Here, usually it should be serial number and name, but in this case, we got the serial number and name right in one column. So how are we going to split it? So, you can do it manually here just because it is 4 or 5. But if you have, say, about 20, 30, 50, 100 sets of rows, you cannot be manually doing this. So how can you split values or text in one column or one cell to different column or cells? Okay. So the function that I'm going to use is called the text to column function. So you can just select your data, go to data, that ribbon you see on top. You see something called text to columns. Click that. So there are two types. One is delimited, one is fixed width. I will show you both of them. So delimited, by default, I think it'll be clicked delimited. Click next. Next thing is I have to find something unique in this column. So how can I differentiate is the hyphen is something that I can use to split the cells into two. So what I've done is I came to other and I put the hyphen here. I click next and finish. So here it's showing me preview on how it will look like. Finish. See. So I've got name in a separate column, gender in a separate column. That is using delimited. But suppose I don't have hyphens or any unique symbols that I can use to differentiate. Like here, what do? This time we use the fixed width method. Click text to columns, go to fixed width, next. So here is your data preview. So you should just click on this, timeline kind of thingy. So I know that all my numbers 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 should be in one column, and Jacob, Sam, Shine, Joyce, and Sharon should be in a different column. So what I will do is I will click here right in between, so that I'm telling Excel that I need these two sets of data, that is one before the line to be in another column and after the line in another column. Next. So it is showing me, how is it going to be, and hit finish. So now I have serial numbers in one and name in the other part. So how did we do it? Let's go over the functions again. If you want to break two sets of data that are in one cell to different columns, you can use the text to columns. Go to data, click text to columns, click the delimited function, select a unique value or a symbol that is present in your data, input that, and then click next and finish. But for fixed width, If you do not have any unique value to separate your columns, if you know that your data is in the same length, like the columns that you wish to split or the text that you wish to split are in the same length, that is, see, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all of them are only one digit. So because I know that, I've gone to fix the width and I've clicked the line after 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, hence telling Excel to split serial number and names into two different columns. So this is how you can split values in one cell to multiple cells. So this is a very useful function to clean up data and to use an unstructured or raw data to find out or use it for analysis while you're doing a project or in your day-to-day career. Thank you and have a nice day.